Hey guys, it's Rick. Today we're going to be talking about some potential boxing fights that might happen this year in 2022. These are not guaranteed, it's only potential. I'd be surprised if none of these happen though, I would expect at least one to happen. Anyways guys, let's get right into it. So the first potential fight that might happen this year is Jarvis versus Money Kicks. Now if you guys didn't know that these guys were going at it for a while now, you must be either living under a rock or you just don't care. But Jarvis has been putting lots of content out lately that involves Money Kicks. So yeah, that's just one fight that might happen this year. I feel like it's pretty possible. The next fight on the list is Anisong Gibb versus Austin McBroom. I think this might actually happen as well. Gibb has posted quite a few videos on his Big Gibber channel about Austin McBroom, so he's been calling him out for a while now. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight happens. Next up is a few possibilities of who Deji might fight. Maybe Bryce Hall, Joe Weller. I think Joe Weller actually said that he doesn't want to fight Deji now that he lost. But it really makes no sense because Joe Weller hasn't officially won yet either. I think he beat Theo Baker, but that doesn't really count. And he lost to KSI, so I think that would be a good fight too. Let me know in the comments what fight you'd rather see. Deji versus Bryce or Deji versus Joe Weller. Next up is Aiden Ross versus FaZe Rug. There was quite a bit of talk about this last year when the YouTube versus TikTok event was. And I think Aiden brought something up about a YouTube versus rappers boxing event. Who knows, that might actually happen. Now on to the next one, which is KSI versus Alex Wasabi. KSI recently said in a podcast that he would fight Alex, and if he lost, he'd have to quit music and quit boxing too. Now I don't think Alex wins this fight, but that's a lot of stuff to put on the line. Another possible fight for KSI is Austin McBroom. Alright, what I would imagine is if KSI steps back in the ring, his first opponent would be Alex, then he'd move on to Austin McBroom, and then maybe after that he'll throw in another fight, and then it'll be him versus Jake Paul. But that's only if he beats Alex, Austin, and his other opponent. If he loses any of them, he's not fighting Jake. I don't know when that will happen, KSI versus Jake. I don't know if it ever will, but it wouldn't be for at least another year. These last two possibilities are very slight. They're just maybes. I don't really expect any of these to happen, but if they do, I think it would be pretty cool. Logan Paul versus Anderson Silva. There was some talk last year about this happening. It never did. There's also some talk about Logan Paul versus Antonio Brown, which never happened either. Logan actually made a diss track, pretty fire. But yeah, Logan Paul versus Anderson Silva might happen. Maybe it's a very hard maybe, because I mean Logan already fought Floyd, so who's to say he can't fight Silva? Last but not least, this one might not even be a boxing match. It might be an MMA. Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. Now, a couple days ago, Jake tweeted this out. Now, I'd be surprised if this actually happens, but these are all potential. I never said these will happen. They're all possibilities. Alright guys, those are all the potential fights that I have for you guys. Let me know if you think any of these will even happen. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, comment what I should do next. And I'll see you guys in the next one.